Oh, hello, tubers. Sorry, we are actually live. I thought we were waiting for the 2-minute countdown there. Darlene, our moderator, stood right there beside me. Wow, what did you do? What did you do, babe? I thought I turned off the TV. Can you just turn off the TV for me, honey? Hello, tubers, and welcome to Cooper's Thai Adventure live stream. Sorry, the 2-minute countdown. Darlene said that she found a shortcut. Control Start S, and next thing you know, we're live. So apologies for that, and turn off that background music. Nobody wants that. So today we've been catching up on the weekly news that's happening here in Thailand, and we had some bad weather over the weekend, and it hit Pattaya and Jomtien too. So we actually had some floods for the very first time that I've ever seen, and we went over to a good friend of ours, Frank's, yesterday, and he's been living here in Thailand for 12 years. First time he's ever seen it as well. So for the very first time, second road in Jomtien got flooded.
Wow.
So we were coming back at the time from Big C. We went out to do a shop, and we were coming down Pattaya Klang Road in Pattaya, and it was bad, flooded. Me being in an SUV, no problem. Yeah. Motorbikes, they got off the bikes and didn't want to drive them. They're pushing them down the road at Pattaya Klang Road. And we then turn off to come to Jomtien. Go up Pratamak Hill. Clear. All right. Raining, but the roads were clear, no floods. We come down the hill, we get into second road in Jomtien. The water is all the way up to the top of the curb, almost on the sidewalk. So first time I've ever seen that. And like Frank said, he says he's never seen it in 12 years.
A lot of rain.
Yeah. So what's happened basically is there's a typhoon that's gone across from Taiwan heading towards Japan. We get the tail end of it. We always do. We never get the typhoons. They call it monsoon season here because we always get the rains at the end of the typhoon. So we never get the high winds and all that. But it affected northern Thailand the worst, which is Chiang Mai. There, they had water that was 5 feet deep. 2 elephants actually died in sanctuaries, so very sad there. And just very, very bad. I was watching the news, and I could see the water level at the tops of the cars, on the roof of the car, and cars floating literally down the street.
Now, you said you were coming by Rompo Market, and it was a little wet down there.
It was. Area. Yeah, it was about a foot deep.
And what time of the day was this you came by?
I would say it was about 3, 4 o'clock in the afternoon.
Okay. So they wouldn't have been set up for
about 4 in the afternoon. No, it wasn't set up. They don't set up until about 5.
Right.
But then an hour later, it's all clear.
Yeah.
Yeah. So an hour later, the rain stopped and it subsided.
I just have a scooter, so I stay in when it's raining. But I was in the pool yesterday, no problem. Everybody, good turnout. Everybody was having fun. Yeah, our area doesn't seem to get too hammered for the most part.
No, we're lucky. We are so lucky. I mean, you look at what's happening up and down in Phuket, and then you look at what's happening up in Chiang Mai. They got it seriously bad.
We know people up there too,
and we do. We know people in both places. So, yeah. I haven't heard from Mikey Baker. I wonder how he got on down in Ao Nang Krabi. How was it down there? But yeah, you do get the rainy season here. You do get the the typhoons that go past, but they're way far out at sea, and we just get the rains that follow the typhoon. We don't get the high winds and things like that. But it is it is rainy weather.
Yeah.
This time of year. And it should be over this time of year. Normally the rain season finishes at the end of September.
Well, I used to winter in Florida, as you know, and usually I would be heading down about a week from today, driving. And most of the time, the majority of the time, the hurricane season was ended, or basically almost ended. And well, they got hammered. My area, Tampa, Largo area, got hammered 2 weeks ago,
and they got another one coming.
Like, and this one I think is going to be even worse than the last one.
They're saying it is.
Yeah. So
they were saying this one, I think, is a category 5.
Yep.
Yeah.
But the good news is Brookster got out of Dodge just in time.
Yeah.
So sold everything,
anybody's
and
watching
there
in Florida,
ago.
you know, we pray for you and we hope that you're okay, of course. We don't wish any harm on anyone. And for those watching on Rumble, thank you for coming on and joining us. Much appreciated. So let's get on to the show and see who we got online. And then we'll go over some other news here in Thailand.
Heath McDaniel, good morning, good evening.
Good morning, Heath. Thank you for coming on and joining us.
Malcolm, good morning, Team Coops and Captain Bitcoin.
Yeah, and Malcolm, we'll see you a little bit later because after this live stream at 11 o'clock, we've got a group of us taking our scooters down to
Bank Saray.
There you go. He's
the
awake. Just checking. So we're going down to Bank Saray, 30-minute drive south. Go down there and just have some lunch and come back.
Nice.
So anybody's welcome to join us. We're all leaving here at 11 o'clock from our condo complex, just at Grand Park 2 behind Rumpo.
Malcolm and Katea will be coming.
Yep, and several others.
Roger Walker, good morning, Darlene, Cooper, and Brooke.
Good morning, Roger. Thank you for coming on and joining us.
Black Ops, Big Al, morning, Brooke, Cooper, and Darlene.
Good morning, Al. Thank you for coming on and joining us as well.
Scott Jean, afternoon, Cooper and Brooke. Hope you both are well from Scott in New Zealand.
We are. We are nice and well and dry.
Yep. Matt Smith, hello.
Hello. Wave to Matt Smith. Wave back. How you doing, brother?
Hello, all. Hope everyone is doing well. 1 month, 1 week, and 2 days to go.
Somebody's counting.
Somebody's got the countdown on.
So there you go. That puts him here about the election in America for the next president.
Well. Yep. Be a little after, I think.
Yeah, that's the 5th of November.
Rodney, hello, Coop, Darlene, and Brooke. Good to hear you again.
And thank you, Rodney.
Matt Smith, awesome, Ray.
Yeah.
Jack Bree, good day, guys, from Brisbane.
And thank you for coming in from Brisbane, Australia.
It is. Jack Bree, how's the road works going on Beach Road?
Very, very well. I did a walk and talk there, and I was also on Jumped In Beach Road the day before yesterday. And they've got about half of it completed. The top half of Beach Road there by the police station, done.
Yeah.
What they're doing is they're putting all new tiles on that sidewalk, and it's making it completely flush. So it's going to be fantastic for walking. No more you got the little dips and, you know, the tiles are broken in a few spots on Beach Road. It's going to be just super smooth and a great place for walking for those that like to walk beside the beach.
Yeah, nice. I was down there and I saw the size of the pipes they're putting in.
Oh,
you know, the black polyethylene or whatever they are.
The sewage pipes.
It's got to be like 4 feet diameter.
I would say closer to 6.
Well, okay.
I got right close to them when I was filming.
Didn't get that close, but
no, they're about 6 foot in diameter, and they've already got the pipes laid on the northern side of Jomtien Beach, and you can automatically see the watercolor is changing.
Okay,
because right down south by Na Jomtien is where they were dumping the sewage
or runoff or whatever.
Or runoff because the pipes were too small and they were old and they needed to be updated. So the runoff was going in, the overflow was going into the sea down there. And now that they've stopped all that and they've put in these larger pipes, the water is getting much cleaner. I saw a lot of people in the ocean swimming. So super fantastic. I think the Thai government has, I want to say it was several $100 million for improvements.
Good.
To improve both Pattaya and Jomtien.
Good.
So I think that's going to be fantastic because I've already seen the difference in 2 months
Money well
of
spent.
them starting this project. Yeah. So loving that right there.
Scott Jean, just making cheese onion sandwich, listening your chat show from New Zealand.
Cheese and onion sandwich. I love cheese and onion, but you got to have it with the strong cheddar cheese, the white strong cheddar cheese, and the onions. They both counteract each other, and it's super fantastic. Another good thing is take some toast some bread, put cheese on it, pop it in the oven for 1 minute. Yeah, let the cheese melt. Put some salt and pepper on it. Ooh, delicious
bread.
Yeah, melty cheesy bread. I like it.
Mike, hello guys from Hurricane Ready, Daytona Beach. The Gulf Coast is on edge. Yes, it is.
Yeah, And you stay safe there, Mike, brother. You know, and please stay in touch with us. Let us know.
So I'm still interested in the area. You know, I spent 20 years there. And with that Wiz TV you recommended, the box,
yes,
I'm able to get my local Tampa channel news channel right on the Wiz. So there you go. It's like easy to stay in touch. So, yep. You're never far from home here, guys. There's always technology that you can get to help you catch up on the local news.
And I love it because I used to watch KCAL News in Southern California, and I can get that on Wiz TV as well.
Yeah.
So it helps me, you know, stay in touch with what's going on there, you know, and my family that are in the surrounding area.
I like the NFL guys, and again, I'm able to get that red zone, any game I want. So it's nice.
Yeah. And for $60 a year, you really can't beat it.
No, well worth the money.
Yeah.
Better than that $300 or $400 the NFL wants on there.
Exactly.
Scott Richmond, there's Scotty from California. Good morning, Cooper, Darlene, and Brooke, and everyone else checking in.
And thank you for coming on, Scott.
Ford Dog, good morning, Mr. Cooper, Mr. Schneider from good old West Virginia. Have a good ride, gentlemen.
And thank you, Ford Dog. Much appreciated.
Rigor Mortis, hello from New Jersey.
Haven't seen you for a while. Thank you for coming back with us. Good to see you back on the show, Rigor Mortis.
Jersey Shores. Ray Mayers, Ray. Let's spare a thought for the guys in the path of this new hurricane. Can't complain about rain and jump in.
No. I do feel for them. Then it was only 2 weeks ago. They just went through a very bad one. And now they got to go through an even worse one that's about to come through. It's supposed to hit there tonight, USA time. So we'll hear about it tomorrow morning, obviously.
Yeah. Jack Bree, on your ride going to Coffee Wars. I don't think we're going to Coffee Wars today.
No, we're not going to Coffee Wars today.
You know where a spot we should check? It's on the way. It's Coffee Tales. I don't know if you've been there.
No, I haven't.
You'll be impressed. It's just right on the way. You know, just on Sukhumvit, right? And stop in there. It's quite nice. You'll be impressed.
Okay.
I think it's a place you probably should do a video on. Steve Rogers, watch out. Bang Saray, the mods are coming.
Yeah, that's us. Old guys in scooters.
Liam, good morning, guys.
Good morning to you, Liam. Thank you for coming on and joining us.
Frank T, someone said there are malls in Jumped In, but I did not see anyone I was there. Can you guys comment on this?
There are no malls in Jumped In.
Wow.
You got a few department stores on Teprior Road, Temperset Road, sorry. You got the Outlook, which is there on Teprior and Sukhumvit Road, which is like an outlet mall, I guess you could call it. Yeah. But big malls like Terminal 21 and Festival Mall, no, they're both in Pattaya.
Yeah, but it's like you drive down the street, you're at Festival Mall.
Exactly.
It's like 10 minutes. So
10 minutes away.
Yeah.
And by bus or scooter, 10 minutes away. But we do have a bowling alley.
Okay, well,
we have a bowling alley on Jumped In
go-kart tracks.
You got 2 go-kart tracks in Jumped In, and a couple big supermarkets.
Yeah, there's lots of shopping. Don't worry about that. And it's the reason I say that. It's like you don't know whether you're in Jumped In or Pattaya. It's like nonstop.
Yeah,
there's
no sign saying welcome to Pattaya. Welcome to Jumped In. No,
they're close. Double Take Entertainment. Hello, guys. Hope all is good.
It is. Thank you for coming on and joining us.
It's good to be retired in Thailand.
It certainly is.
Ray Mayers, Ray. Is Wiz TV stable now? I read there are some issues not too long ago.
I've not found any problems with it.
Sometimes you get the buffering, and I just reboot the box, and it's fine. But that's not. I don't have to do that too often.
Well, Wiz TV is an app from the UK, from England.
Okay.
All right. And when the England is watching it, their prime time for them, which is sort of like 3 o'clock in the morning for us. Sometimes you might get a little buffering in there because a lot of people then watching the app. But for us here in Thailand, it's not too bad because we're sort of 6 hours ahead of England.
Yeah.
And our prime time is 8 to 10 o'clock at night, 8 to midnight. It's fine. But if you're watching like 2, 3 o'clock in the morning, you might get a little bit of buffering. But other than that, I haven't found any problems.
Even when I do get it, it's never, maybe 5 seconds. You know what I mean? It's not like you're waiting and waiting and waiting.
Yeah, you got to.
I don't know.
Yeah.
Javon Styles, Cooper Brooke, Darlene, thought I'd stuff 2 questions into one for this first of too many damn messages. 1, were you guys scooter drivers before your move to Thailand? Yes, we were. Do any of you drink Thai tap water?
Okay. So, I was never a scooter driver. I was always a motorcycle driver. So, I like the big bikes.
Okay.
You know, I had a BMW 100R. I had a Kawasaki Ninja 600 in my youth. I've had Honda Nighthawk. I've had Harley Davidson. You know, so I do like the big bikes. And when I came to Thailand, I realized, you know, with the traffic level and the amount of bikes here and riding around locally, the last thing I wanted was a clutch. And you know, your hands would be constantly sore from, you know, popping the clutch.
Yeah.
You know, for changing gears, you're always going to be between first and second gear because the traffic is just slow. I thought to myself, no, no more big bike. It's time to just get a twist and go, and it makes life so much easier.
You get a fair size twist and go, though.
Yeah, I've got a 300.
Yeah.
If I was going to trade it in, I would get the BMW 400.
Okay.
I do like that scooter. It's super beautiful.
Yeah.
But when I was speaking to Frank, my German friend that lives over on the dark side, he was saying to me, yeah, that's a beautiful bike. I love it too, because he's into his scooters. He's got a Forza 350.
Oh, yeah.
And he said, I would love to have that bike too. There's only one problem. There's no dealers out here. Yes, you can buy them. But if you have any problems and you need
service,
any repairs
no
and service, he says you're going to struggle to get parts.
Yeah.
So I was like, yeah, you got a point, but I still love the bike. I'm still crazy about the bike.
No, I drove scooters. This is the first twist and go I've had.
Mm-hmm.
So, but it's easy. You know,
yeah,
like driving a bicycle. Once you've done it, yeah.
And to answer your question, Javon, no, we don't drink the faucet water. It is not drinkable. But what several of our subscribers have done, they've gone to a filter shop and they've come and installed filters into the faucet, and the water is purer than mineral water, and they're drinking it. What did you say he paid for the? I'm not going to put the person's name out, but
I've heard stories from $3,500 to $4,500. So
about
$100,
$125.
And it's a filter system. I think it's 2 or 3 filters.
Mm-hmm.
One you change once a year. The other one you change every 6 months.
Okay.
And it's and one was the guy. The first guy I spoke to was a plumber.
Mm-hmm.
And I said, oh, so you were able to put it in yourself? Oh, no, they did everything. I just watched, made sure it was done right. And it was. And you can take these with you if you do end up moving.
Right.
And, but interesting story, guys. May, you know, put one in.
Mm-hmm. And
she's a Sharpie because she actually had water testers. And she tested the water before and after. And she said, you know, Brooke, what they tell you on the tap water, you can drink the tap water. They just don't tell you that.
Really?
And it's a little better after, you know, but still, so that was, now, probably most people err on the side of caution. They don't. And personally, I'm going to probably get one of these filters because why not?
I want to get one.
Yeah.
I've heard they're that good.
I probably figured it out. You're going to spend $2 to $3 a week buying water.
Yeah.
Well, less than a year, you got the thing paid for.
Well, Frank, he doesn't buy his water. 12 years now, he's not bought a bottle of water. He put in this filter system, the 4 filters, and he just uses that. And, you know, he gave me a glass and he says, try it.
Yeah.
And it was nice. It tasted absolutely okay. It tasted just as good as any mineral water I buy from 7-Eleven.
Well, you're still here, so it obviously.
Yeah. So I have actually tried it myself, and
I'd like to find these water testers and test it.
Yeah,
both ways again. Jack Bree, Laser Buddha.
Laser Buddha.
I think that's the game, maybe, is it?
I have no idea.
Heath McDaniel, that sounds like a clique we have here, old guys on jet skis.
Yeah, I got a jet ski as well, and a couple of our subscribers have got jet ski. We just need to hook up and do a trip out to the islands.
Yep. Rigor Mortis, I retired Friday, so now I can stay up later now to catch your live stream.
Well done, and congratulations on your retirement. Enjoy, buddy. You deserve it. You've earned it.
There's Big Al. Black Ops. You can't watch Wiz in the UK. It's illegal.
Really? Well, I beg to differ there, Big Al, because you can't watch porn in the UK either. It's illegal, but everybody does. So, theoretically, what's the other one? IPTV. It's supposed to be illegal in a lot of countries, but everybody can do it. You just put a VPN on and away you go. You know, so
there's probably technology workarounds, everything, Al.
Exactly.
Mark Schaefer, is Wiz TV something you can get in the States?
Good question. Go on Wiz TV's website, you know, and have a look on there. Just type in Wiz TV on Google search, and the first one that pops up is their website.
I would think you
can live chat them and ask them.
Okay.
You know, there isn't a live chat option, and you can ask them on there.
Yeah.
And they'll tell you if you can download the app and get it in the US. You may need a VPN to do it, though.
True.
Yeah. Whoops. Hang on. Let me go back one.
John Stiles, is there a proper hospital in Jomtien or just clinics? Is there a Jomtien hospital? Yes, there is. Would you recommend it or Bangkok Hospital in Pattaya?
I would recommend both.
Yeah.
Now, I've been to Jomtien Hospital twice. That's where I go for my annual medical, for my physical, get a full body checkup.
Same here.
All the work that I've had done, you know, for my implants and things like that, or, you know, for Darlene and her implants, we've done at Bangkok Hospital. And then I remember when you had your little scooter accident, not looking where you were going, you ended up, we took you to Bangkok Hospital, didn't we? For that. And it was very cheap and super, super modern, latest equipment.
They're both excellent. I would tell you this. So the difference is, like I had an ear infection the one time and I went to Jomtien and they kind of said, well, you know, there's an ear specialist at Bangkok. So if you're looking for something specific in the way of a specialty, probably Bangkok is where you want to go. If it's just general checkups and blood work and that, like Coop said, you know, we both had annual done at Jomtien. That's fine. They're all tied together, these hospitals. So when I went to Bangkok, they already had my records there.
Exactly.
So which is great to know, guys. So yeah, either one's good. And they're both so professional and affordable.
Yeah. And a shout out to give. Steve Rogers says, have a coffee on the way to Bank Saray. Thank you, Steve Rogers.
There God bless you, brother. Coffee tales coming up.
Yeah, he's got one coffee, so me and you got to share.
All right, buddy. That sounds like a plan, Stan. I'll
drink the first half, and I'll give you the bottle.
Rigor mortis, Cooper. You can you a Honda Goldwing DCT like I have? It's automatic.
Can you handle? I used to be able to. I did like the Goldwings. My dad had a Goldwing, and I drove it many times. I never actually owned the Goldwing. I like that they have the reverse gear on them. But since I had my bad accident with my right shoulder, I can't handle the weight on it anymore. So, no, too big, unfortunately. Twist and go scooters, no problem. They're light. You can throw them around the corners.
Most expats here, guys, have the twist and go.
Yeah,
that's what I
and
seen.
That brings us on to a sad bit of news that happened in this week here in Pattaya. A British gentleman came over here, rented a sports bike 900S.
Ooh, too big.
And went straight into a post, died.
Oh boy.
At super high speeds. So, you know, I know you can rent the sports bikes here, and I see it all the time. The youngsters coming over, they're renting sports bikes. They have no idea the power they're getting. They're like, oh, you know, I've always wanted to drive a Hayabusa, you know, and, you know, never driving anything, you know, of substantial power before. And they just lose control. They think, oh, I'm going to do a burnout, you know, make a skid mark on the, you know, asphalt there on the road, you know, a bit of smoke and everything. I'll show off for the ladies or my buddies or whatever. And that bike just takes off at super high speeds and they can't control it.
You ain't in your 20s anymore. You're in your 60s. So
that happens a lot out here.
Yeah.
Though. That does happen a lot. The youngsters coming over renting these big bikes with no sports bike experience and, you know, trying to show off.
Well, that guy was in his 60s.
Yeah. So, unfortunately, he's passed away. And Steve Rogers just sends us another coffee and says, haha, sorry, forgot about Dr. Bitcoin.
Give the man.
Thank you, Steve. You didn't have to do that, buddy, but I'm sure Mr. Schneider really appreciates it.
We'll raise a mug to you.
Yeah. So thank you for that.
Thank you.
But you can buy the Gold Wings here. There is Honda shop there on Sukhumvit Road, and they do.
I've seen a Harley shop here too.
Harley,
all kinds of Honda shops, all kinds of Yamahas. So, yep. Ray Ross, hey guys, hope all is well.
And we are. Thank you, Ray.
Jack Bree, Laser Buddha on way to Bangsaray. Oh, okay.
Okay.
So it must be a location on the way.
I've not heard of it. Have to look into that. Maybe Darlene knows what Laser Buddha is. She's in the back room there moderating.
W Secrets to Success vlog. Hello, gents. Those bimmers, bikes, and vehicles are sensitive. Every time a service light pops up, $2,000 here in the States. Service call. Hopefully, service would be much cheaper there.
It is.
It is.
Yeah. It is super cheap. I get my bike serviced. They change the oil and the filter and check the air tires and all that. You know, not much can go wrong with a twist and go scooter, anyways. No. And I think my service runs me about 500 baht, 15 US dollars.
Similar on my bike.
Yeah. So it's super, super cheap.
It is.
Yeah.
Everything's cheaper here, guys.
Oh, heck of a lot cheaper.
David Lowe, is Halloween observed as a fun thing in Thailand?
Okay, you'll go to the shops, Dave, and you'll see the Halloween masks and the costumes they have for sale. Do people go around trick-or-treating? No. I've not seen it anywhere. Maybe on some of these gated communities that have a lot of expats, maybe their kids, have a little deal with the, the other foreigners in the neighborhood. Let's have our kids go knock on each other's door, and you say to the kids, okay, if you see the porch light on, go knock on the door. If you don't see the porch light on, don't.
Yeah, I remember that.
Remember when we were kids, if the porch light was on, you went and knocked on the door and said trick or treat. If it wasn't on, you didn't. Who knows? Maybe something like that might be going on.
Yeah, maybe. Yeah. And I don't know about, like Don in the pool yesterday said, hey, Brooke, do you guys celebrate Turkey Day, Thanksgiving Day here? And I said, Jesus, we did back home, but I haven't heard of anybody having a turkey meal here. For Canadian Thanksgiving's October. And then I would be in the States in November in Florida, and then I'd get a turkey there as well for their Thanksgiving, which was later. But now I haven't heard of anything about Thanksgiving either here, guys. So.
And here we go. Got another shout out to give, and it says from Rodney, bought us a coffee, and he says, have one on me. So thank you for that, Rodney. Really, really appreciate it. And then somebody else also sent us a message. I got to actually open the app now. I'm getting a few messages come in. Apologize for that. And Michael also bought us a coffee, and he says, you got coffee, here's for a couple of donuts. So thank you for that, Michael. Much appreciated. There we go. Just there, popped up on the phone. Really, really appreciate it. And have a donut.
Tony Montana, say hello to my little friend. Good morning, everyone. I'm still not feeling well. Tony's been a little under the weather. Stomach issues. So enjoy your day out to Bangsaray. Well, we won't be seeing Tony on his brand new scooter with us.
Well, I hope you're feeling much better.
Yeah,
I hope you're feeling
well
better soon,
Tony.
Yeah.
Going back to bed.
Okay, get yourself some rest, buddy.
Yeah. Rodney, hey guys, how do I get a retirement visa before I get there? And do I have to get an onward ticket if I get my retirement visa first?
Okay. First off, Rodney, I would not advise you to get a retirement visa before you get here.
Get it here.
There's a lot of red tape involved. It's more expensive. And they require you to get medical insurance that's absolutely worthless. And they will only accept they have a preferred list, and you have to choose one from the preferred list. Everybody that I've known that's got the medical insurance, it's not worth the paper it's written on. All right. So to save yourself time and money, because you got to do a lot of hoop jumping, including, a police check. Maybe you'll need an FBI background check and things like that. If anything comes up that's questionable, all that here in Thailand, you do zero of that. They want your bank statements and all that when you're applying for it in the West. Over here, again, none of that. So what I always say is come here and do it. Get an agent and get it done.
Simple.
It's so simple. Sing has helped over 200 of our subscribers get their retirement visa, and not one has been turned down. Zero.
Yep.
Zero.
check on the webpage, Cooper's Thai Adventure on the Facebook.
Yes.
And throw your question in there. You'll get other answers. I totally agree with Cooper. Better to do it here. As far as the throwaway ticket, get one for $29, $39, $49 and
to a neighboring country.
And you might even take the trip. Who knows? You might like to. But it's so simple to do it here. Boots on the ground, and you don't have to jump through all those hoops like you would in the West.
Yeah.
Oh.
Yeah, so don't worry about it. But yes, if you did get a retirement visa in the West, you would not require an onward ticket. You can come here on a one-way ticket.
Okay.
Yeah, but throwaway tickets, as Brooke said, they're cheap. You can buy them all day long for neighboring countries for under $50 US.
Yeah, and there's, I think, websites that specialize in the throwaway, and I've heard prices as low as $16 American. So
exactly.
Do your research. Ray Ross, this Sunday, Boston. Tuesday, Bangkok. Tuesday, PM, Pattaya.
280? Question mark. What's the 280? Pattaya 280. I have no idea. You lost me on that little bit there, Ray.
I think Sunday he's in Boston. Tuesday he's in Bangkok. And then Pattaya, I don't know.
Tuesday, Bangkok. Tuesday, PM, Pattaya 280. Maybe at 2 o'clock in the morning. I don't know.
Maybe.
Or
maybe that's what it was, 2 a.m.
Yeah.
Captain Action from Tampa. Ooh, he's in the eye of the storm there.
Ooh, wow.
Thanks for all you do, Cooper and Brooke. I will talk to you after the storm. It's going to go bananas here tomorrow, boys. But I'll be seeing you soon. Oh, that's good.
Yeah. So buckle down. Stay safe, Captain Action there. And,
they're opening the hurricane centers, so people actually can go to the centers. I think they're like big schools and stuff like that, shelters.
Yeah.
So, and even they're allowing the pets in a lot of cases, which is good to see.
Yeah, that is great.
No, that area is going to get hammered, I think.
Please stay safe, whatever you do.
Yep. Javon Stiles, for people with pre-existing conditions taking regular prescriptions, what's the procedure for getting it transferred to Pattaya Jomtien? Would I need to see a doctor in town first?
Most of the time, no. And I would say 80 to 90% of the time, you don't need to see a doctor.
Right.
To get your prescriptions over here. You just go to the pharmacy and tell them what you need.
Yep.
I've met so many people that have come over here and they've been on different medications. And they say to me, I'm just able to get it over the counter. I just tell them what I need and what I'm taking it for. I've got thyroid issues. I've got heart conditions. I've got cancer medication that I'm taking, or I've got diabetic medication that I'm taking, and they're all able to get it here over the counter.
Yeah.
And it's super fantastic.
Keep your either your pill box or your like they have the little bags here with the prescription on the outside. Well, you'll find that that's all you need to show to the, hey, I need this at the pharmacy.
Yeah.
Okay, they know right on the shelf, they pull it off. So it's unlike the West here. In the West, you pretty well had to go see a doctor for anything.
Yes.
You know what I mean? And that was other than headache pills, maybe, aspirin they'd give you. But no, here it's totally different. And most of your medications, you can actually buy over the counter. And, now the prices might vary depending on the pharmacy. So it is good to shop around a bit.
Yeah. Now, when we were on our cruise and vacation 2 weeks ago in Europe, Darlene had a bit of a flu. And we went into several different pharmacies in Holland and Belgium. And we couldn't even get flu medication over the counter.
No.
Nope. Couldn't get it. Darlene wanted it. She had to go see a doctor. And she at the hospital, not a pharmacist, at the hospital. And the hospital could issue it to you, but the pharmacy couldn't. For flu medication. How strange is that?
Yeah.
Thailand, you can get pretty much everything right over the counter, and I do like it. And Secrets to Success bought us a coffee and said supporting the channel. Thank you so much, Secrets to Success. Really appreciate it, brother.
Thank you. Ray Mares, Ray. I noticed a paintball place in Jomtien.
Yes, they do.
Oh, okay.
Yes, it's right at the back of us. You know where we go from here on the way to the construction of the Park 3 that they're building there? Yeah, you got that big high fence where the potholes are.
Oh, that's
you got to go through
behind there.
Yeah, there's paintball there.
Okay, well,
and bungee jumping. So there is a bungee jumping
forget
there.
the bungee. No, I'll take the paintball.
Into a man-made lake they got there.
Yeah,
it's only
I'll let
a small
you do
one.
that.
No, I ain't doing that. I got vertigo,
but the paintball would be fun.
Yeah,
Yeah.
Yeah, the paintball would be very fun.
Especially if they got machine guns. Double Take Entertainment. I've noticed that since you have started streaming on multiple platforms, your stream pauses for a few seconds. Have you noticed that?
What's that? I've noticed that since you started streaming on multiple platforms, your stream pauses for a few seconds. Yes. And it's because I've changed the internet settings with the internet company. Because we're streaming on multiple platforms, I got them to give us the gamer settings for like stream gaming. Well, I noticed that every now and then it'll one of us will freeze, but you can still hear our voices. It's still coming across.
Oh, yeah.
So I need to get in touch with them, get a engineer over here, and they've done it on their end. I now need them to come over here and do it on the router.
Yeah,
so
smart.
we are aware of it, and we are working on that technical issue. But you guys should still be able to hear us all the way through, no problem.
It's funny when we're looking at the screens here, you never see that or notice that.
But you will do on your cell phone or your TV.
Well, and then you remember when we were watching a bit of the playback, it was
a little bit.
That. Yeah. So that's good to know that.
Every now and then.
Thanks
Not
for
the whole time,
on
just
that.
every now and then.
Yeah.
Yeah. We are working on that. Thank you.
66. That's why I turned my front light off on Halloween. Get off my lawn.
Yeah.
El Romeo, there he is. Good morning. Good evening, gents. I just finished work, turned on the TV, and was pleasantly surprised to see you characters. What did I miss? Hope everyone is doing well.
You haven't missed a lot.
No.
You just come on at the right amount at the right time. And I keep getting notifications coming up here. And from Rumble, Warris with 00002 commented on us and said, thank you for the fabulous walking tour in yesterday's video. You're very welcome. And thank you for joining us on Rumble. When I do film condos and there's something to see outside, I do like to film it. So I do the walk around the area. Yeah.
Alpha's in Stony Creek, I think it is, in Ontario. Anxiously awaiting to come back to Jonkian.
Yeah.
Adia. Yep. W Secrets to Success. DC, did you guys hear about the British gent that had a... Yeah, that's what we had earlier on. Riding a big motorcycle, 900, man. That's too big. Speeding, absolutely. Couldn't stop to make the U-turn. He was following another bike. Sad.
He hit a post.
Yeah.
He ended up hitting a post and died.
Yeah.
But if you're not used to driving a big bike, don't come here and do it. Drive a small bike. Get some experience. If you want to drive a big bike, take it out to the track. All right. There's a track here that you can pay to go around, and you can rent the bikes and go out on the track.
You
can rent the cars,
bike long either.
And go out on the track.
Try it out.
Where it's safe to do so. Do that. Don't put anybody else's lives at risk. Yeah.
Sad situation. Gives a cigarette M8. Just to let you know. Barry the Boss from Club Fillers Inc. His cover has been blown. He's a policeman. You just can't make this stuff up. Cheers.
Barry the Boss from Club Fillers Incorporated.
Don't know what
okay, I don't know who he is, but that's some news that I must admit. Thank you for that, brother.
El Romeo, the temp here is getting cooler at nighttime. A sense of vacation coming soon. There he is.
Yeah.
Alfa Romeo is still paying his dues. He's working. Okay. Anxiously awaiting retirement.
And he'll be out here in December.
Yeah. He's got a nice, lovely girlfriend up in Wudangtani, I think.
Yeah.
Willie Gilligan, I so wish I was there. Instead, I got a hurricane. But hope to see you guys soon.
Oh, you stay safe there, Willie.
Must be in Florida.
Yeah, definitely. Stay safe, buddy. And Robert R. bought us 5 coffees and says, hopefully I'll be able to join you on the next Banks Array or other outing. I should be able to make the next meetup on the 22nd. So fantastic. He'll be here on the 22nd. Thank you for that, Robert R., for the 5 coffees.
Thank you, Robert.
Very, very, very appreciated.
The meetups are great fun.
Oh, they are.
I mean, I look forward to them. You're always meeting new individuals. A lot of the old guys. I mean, there's regulars come every
meetup.
Just because you're new, you don't have, you keep coming every month, and great time. Lots of fun.
Yep. It is. Lots of smiling faces.
Yeah. Rodney, thanks, guys. I'm jumping ship off the coast of Jomtien in June.
Oh, wow, not long.
Yeah, he's on his way.
June, that'll be, what's it, about 9 months away?
8 months, yeah, 9 months.
So not too long.
Ray Ross, Coop Troop retirement 280.
So that's it. He's going to be the number 280th subscriber to retire here in Thailand.
Gotcha.
He may be 79. He may be 81. Yeah. Well, we'll we always do an update on the numbers at the meet and greet.
At Coopersville.
Yeah.
Bare Knuckle. Evening, gents. Are you around in December? I'm over the 13th of December in Jomtien. Absolutely.
We are always around.
Yeah.
And we have on the fourth Tuesday of every month meet and greets at Fraser Sports Bar in Jomtien, 6 p.m.
And a daily swim at Dusset Grand Park 2 at 2 o'clock.
2 or 3?
2.
2? Okay,
yeah, guys show up between 1 and 3. So, saw it off at 2. But Les Brown, I took a visiting friend from South Florida pointing out the 7-Elevens and saying plus, plus, plus. He said I was crazy, and what got into me? I said Cooper.
Yeah, that's one of my catchphrases.
There's 7-Eleven. There's another 7-Eleven.
Yeah. So, hello, tubers, plus, plus. Yeah, loving it. Yeah, 3 of my famous catchphrases.
Yeah.
Yeah, and on yesterday's video, when we did the walkabout in the area, it's been a long time since I walked in a 7-Eleven. And I actually checked back on the channel the last time I did a walkabout inside a 7-Eleven in an area. And it was when we had 3,000 subscribers.
Wow.
Well, we're now up to 16,400. So it was quite a while ago when we did it. It was actually 10 months ago.
Well done, Junior.
So we decided, okay, let's go into another 7-Eleven because we've got a lot more people, 13,000 more people that may have not watched that video.
Yeah.
So just to give people an insight of what they sell inside.
Yeah. You'll use the 7-Eleven here, guys, when you get here, and it'll be your go-to because they got everything you need.
So
they're everywhere.
When you walk into the 7-Eleven, bro, you hear a chime and then some words.
Yep.
What are the words?
Swaddy cop.
No. What's the words from the door?
I don't
know. The automatic door. Hello, welcome.
Oh, okay.
Hello, welcome. He goes every time you walk into a 7-Eleven.
I'll keep my ears
in English.
Yeah. Javon Styles, looking at the jumbo-sized condos in Pratamak Hill and Cozy Beach.
Mm-hmm.
Either one walking distance to Jomtien Beach. Are they on the bot bus route?
Okay, Pratamak Hill is not on bot bus route. Okay, but if you're walking from Pratamak Beach to Jomtien Beach, it's a 12-minute walk.
Yeah, it's not that.
And you're walking on pavement and sidewalks.
Yeah.
So there are sidewalks under the trees, so you're in the shade, and you can walk right down to Jomtien Beach Road and get the bus.
It's a nice walk, guys.
I've done it.
Yeah.
Filming, I did it in a video 10 months ago, and I walked it. And while I was filming, I was on a slow walk, and I did it in 12 minutes.
Bingo.
Because I'm trying to keep the camera steady.
And you're going down Dogton Beach, I think they call
That's it. Called Dogton Beach.
It's beautiful for walking.
Yeah.
I mean, they've got Pilates people out there in the mornings, yoga people out there.
Oh, yeah.
I mean, 15, 20 people. So there's things to do, and it's a wide open space. So it's nice. Yeah.
It is. Very nice.
Very nice. Scotty Richmond also said that an international driver's license is not acceptable.
Okay, it is acceptable, but only while you're here on that tourist stamp, folks. If you're over that tourist stamp, they will not accept an international driver's license because they consider you no longer a tourist. They consider you a resident.
Okay.
So for the first 30 days you're here, you can drive on an international driving permit. All right. It's not an international driver's license. It's actually called IDP, International Driver Permit.
Okay.
All right. So it's permitted to drive for 30 days. A lot of countries you can drive for 1 year on an IDP. Thailand, it's 30 days. That's it. Even though they changed the visa stamp to 60 days on arrival, it's still
only 30 days. Yeah, they want their
so they want you to get a Thai driver's license. But it is so easy. If you have an IDP, it is so easy to get a Thai driver's license. You're going to get it in the same day. You don't have to take a driving test. You don't have to take a written test. You take a brake test. So you sit there when the light goes red, you hit the brake pedal. That's it. And an eye test. That's all you do.
I got stopped.
It's that easy.
2 weeks into here on the scooter, you know, at one of these stops. You know, they can't get away from them.
Police checkpoints.
And I thought, well, I'm okay. I've only been here a couple weeks. My Ontario driver's license should be fine. Ain't wear shit around here.
No.
But he did say, he said, no, you need an international driver's permit.
Yes.
You know, good for 30 days. So
yeah,
it cost me a few baht.
Yeah. So you have to respect the laws in the land that you're in. Thailand will give you 30 days with an international driving permit. A lot of countries will give you a lot more than that. Some countries won't even accept an IDP. Okay. So it depends where you are in the world. So yeah, if you're coming over here to stay or you're going to do 60 days in here, get it.
Yeah, it's like 20. I think I paid $20 when I went to Philippines on that one out of Tampa. So it's not expensive.
You can get it in the U.S. Just try AAA and you can get it. And if you go to their office, you can get it on the same day.
Yep.
You go to a AAA office, you can get it on the same day. So super, super easy.
Steve Rogers, I'm loving Ray Ray's thumbnail photo.
I can't remember what his thumbnail photo was. Oh, Ray Ross's thumbnail photo. Okay.
Alpha Romeo Brooke, the Leafs won 3-2 over the Detroit Red Wings. That's good. The Leafs, yeah. The Leafs are great during the preseason. And then, you know, can't do shit during the rest of the year. John Hallinger, hey guys, John from Wisconsin, running a few months behind schedule. Should be over your way around the end of the year. Well, it's coming up. Yep. Life happens. In the meantime, your channel keeps me going. Thanks.
And thank you, John, for coming on and watching. I'm glad you're enjoying it.
You're going to love it here, Johnny.
Yeah. Can't wait to meet you.
Yep.
Make sure you come to one of our meet and greets.
Jan Florzak, if you like Bitcoin, it means you will like Titan X, whatever the heck that is.
No, I love my Bitcoin, and that's the only one I believe in. Yeah. So I don't believe in any of the altcoins. For me, it's Bitcoin 100%.
No.
Yeah.
Les Brown, can I order Thai food without the oil? They can steam the veggies.
Yes, you can. You can tell them exactly what you want.
Yeah, just tell them what you want, and they'll typically cook it right up in front of you.
Yeah. And a shout out to Scott Richmond, who bought 3 coffees and says, "Here's for lunch," since the others covered your breakfast. Thank you for that, Scott. Really appreciate it, brother.
Getting his prelims finished for coming over.
Yeah, he'll be back soon.
Yep. Back in the pool.
But yeah, Les, to answer your question, when do you go to the places like the food courts and stuff like that? You'll watch them cook it in front of you. I go to places like Big C and Tesco Lotus. Well, they call it Lotus anymore. They took out the word Tesco, but it's actually owned by Tesco UK. And when you go up in the food court, they're cooking the food right in front of you. You can say to them, no oil. Yeah. You know, you want your rice cooked, no oil. You want your meat cooked, no oil, whatever. You can tell them. And if they're looking at you kind of funny, well, you know, what the heck is this guy talking about? All you do is just type it into your Google Translator and show it to them. You know, cook without oil, please. And they will. They will.
You'll get a
They're
meal.
Very accommodating. They don't get offended.
No, they don't. And the food courts, you'll get a meal for under $3 and it'll fill you up.
Oh, heck yeah.
So like, hello, try and do that in the West. You'll be, 10 times that.
Yeah.
Bootney 66, in exactly 1 month, I will be in the air on my way to Jumpton. Can't wait.
Well, exactly 1 month to the day.
Yeah.
Wow, fantastic. We'll see you at next month's meet and greet.
Correct. Demundo. Scott Jean, like a good steak, do you get good steak in Jomtien from New Zealand? Can't wait to meet you guys in March. There's lots of good steak places.
There are lots of good steak places. My favorite that I've tried is that El Gaucho.
Okay.
That is an Argentinian steakhouse. They got several in Thailand and through Asia. They got imported beef from Australia, from Scotland. USDA beef from the US, and it is expensive. I'm gonna give it, tell you the truth. It is expensive. However, the first Tuesday of every month, it's half price.
Yeah.
Go in there for lunch or dinner, it's half price. And wow, the steak is like that thick. Super delicious.
It's still too expensive even on half price days, but I've been there twice and you can't beat it.
I'd rather go half price day than full day.
We've ate at that Sportsman buffet, the English roast.
Yeah,
they had roast. Like Sunday roast, the roast beef there. You know, they had the well done and the medium, and they were to die for. So, you know, that's the carveries are great too, and you'll get lots of beef here.
Now, Frank, who's been here 12 years, the German friend I have over on the dark side, he says there's a fantastic restaurant over there opposite Scienbury's where we like to go for our grocery shopping.
Yeah.
It's a expat grocery store on the dark side, and it's called Pepper and Salt.
Okay.
We've seen it. We've been past it a lot of places. He said the steak in there is to die for.
Well, let's try that.
Yeah, he says absolutely to die for. A little bit on the pricey side, but cheaper than El Gaucho.
Okay.
So I think we'll go there next and try it out.
Yeah.
But he also said there's a pizzeria over that side right by Scienbury as well. He said that he's been in there and he reckons it's the best pizzeria in all of Pat.
I've eaten there actually.
Darlene said you had. I was just about to ask.
It was good. I didn't have pizza. I had the pasta. It was a lasagna dish. It was good. Really.
Oh,
good.
okay.
It's just for me, it's harder getting over there unless, you know, it's maybe in the vehicle with you, but it's a bit of a drive on the bike. So I haven't been back.
Okay.
Could bolt it there, I suppose. El Romeo, Jen, spoke to your buddy Andy from the UK, and he's looking forward to getting back here too. His countdown, his paychecks, and looking forward to meeting up with all of you. Yeah, Andy's an interesting fellow. So he works, I think, like 10 months a year over there. And he saves every holiday. He works all the overtime, saves every day, and he's got to deal with the boss because he's such a good worker that he can take all of those holidays in a row. And guess what? For 9 years, he's been coming to Jomtien and Pattaya to spend the, I think it's January, February, you know, the worst weather probably in the UK. So.
And the shout out to Rig Mortis who bought us 3 coffees. Thank you, Rig Mortis. No comment, but he didn't leave a message. It just popped up that he's bought 3 coffees. Thank you, Rig Mortis. Much, much appreciated, brother.
Yep.
And hopefully you're out here to do a scooter trip with us in the near future.
And a go-kart.
Be great having you with us.
W Secrets to Success. What's the channel name on Rumble? I searched Cooper's Thai Adventure and it didn't pop up.
It's not called Cooper's Thai Adventure. I think Darlene named it Cooper's Family or something like that, or Cooper's Travels.
Different. Oh, okay.
Yeah, because the name is already used on YouTube, and they won't let you use the same name on there.
Oh, okay.
Not entirely sure what the name is on Rumble. I'll actually find out for you right now. Waffle on for 10 seconds while I ask Darlene. Hey, babe, what's our name on Rumble? Are you?
Again, guys, if you got a lot of questions, on any subject, you can go to the Facebook group, Cooper's Thai Adventure Community, and pose your question on there, and you'll get oodles and answers. And there's like, I think 1,600 now, 1,700 members.
Okay.
Sure, some aren't here, but the majority are, at least, or have been here. Okay. And they'll have a lot of ideas for different questions as to how to get things done and whatever. So check that out.
Okay, so it's the Coopers with an underscore between the and Coopers, but that is our profile on Rumble, but the channel is actually called Cooper's Thai Adventure.
Okay.
Okay.
Good to know.
There you go.
Steve Rogers, I'm loving those coffee mugs. You guys are selling them?
Are you guys selling gifts? Nope, these were gifts from Africa Islam, and he just come over for a vacation, and this is the second time he's been here. He's a famous DJ and works with the famous rapper Ice-T.
Yeah.
So they do quite a lot of work together and quite a lot of shows. And he knows we're both into Bitcoin, so he bought us these Bitcoin mugs for me and Mr. Schneider, and so we use them on the live stream.
Thanks again, Africa.
Yeah, and thank you so much for that, Africa.
Rigor mortis. Hopefully, I'll be able to catch your meet and greet in December. I'm moving to Jomtien Beach end of October. Well, absolutely. Wow. End of October. Well, maybe the November one he'd be there.
Well, all depends. He may be doing some traveling around Thailand or whatever. But yeah, it'd be fantastic to meet you and hang out together.
Sure. Cooper's checking out.
And my wife says, on Rumble, the profile is _ Cooper's channel, Cooper's Thai Adventure.
Now we know.
Yeah.
Javon Styles, any Kolarn Island hotel resort recommendations? Soft beds, beautiful surroundings, free hot breakfast, plus. Looking for a variation from the everyday vacation that Jomtien seems to be.
Well, we did have a subscriber go over there. He told us that he stayed the night for 2 nights there. He got a great breakfast and a free scooter.
Yep.
And I think he paid, what was it, 1,800 baht? And he said the beds were very comfortable.
Yeah, between 15 and 1,800. So it's kind of like an all-inclusive package.
Yeah.
And he's done it before. So it's obviously, and they go around to the nice part of the island, not as busy maybe, where they drop you. And yeah, so, well, after I heard that, he was telling me in the pool, Brownie, I said, geez, we got to do that.
Yeah, I'd love to do it.
Yeah, like that's a pretty good deal in the breakfast.
Maybe we'll all do it together, Javon.
Well, yeah, get a bunch of us together, sure.
Did he say what the name of the hotel was?
He said there's lots of them. So, you know, there's one in particular he goes to. The beds are excellent. The aircon works. Those are my 2 questions. And, oh, yeah. And
did he tell you the name?
He probably did, but I don't remember that. But he said there's lots of them there. So you don't have to worry as far as finding them.
Yeah, get with us, Javon, when you get here later this month, and we'll definitely make a group trip and go over there.
Yeah, I'll check with Brownie in the pool today and see, what the name of that was. Mr. Anton Lucas, I need it more than you guys, but is cosmetic dentistry like bridges or implants a thing in Thailand? It's big.
Oh, it's huge. Yeah, I got it done, Mr. Anton. I had 11 teeth pulled and 10 implants put in a couple months ago, and I'm going back next month to get the teeth put onto the implants. So right now I've got 10 implants sort of up and down on both sides. And then once they do that, I'm having the front teeth taken out and implants putting there. Ooh. So they do all the bridges and all that, and the veneers and the implants. They do it all here, and it is super cheap. It's like a third of the West.
And well,
on prices.
I forget the name of the road there in Pattaya, but every third or fourth shop's a dental clinic.
Third road.
Third road. There you go.
Yeah, third road in Pattaya. Every other shop is a dentistry.
I'm waiting for Cooper to finish before I take it.
And I'm doing mine at Bangkok Hospital.
Yeah, well.
And the reason I'm doing mine at Bangkok Hospital is the Novocaine injections that they give you don't work on me because I'm type 2 diabetic, and it's one of the side effects of doesn't affect all type 2 diabetics, just a small percentage, and I fall into that percentage category. So that is why they physically have to put me to sleep to do the work.
You need.
Yeah, and they do. They put me to sleep. I'm asleep. They do it. I wake up. I feel no pain. They give me a morphine drip, and send me on my way back home, with some morphine tablets. I feel not. People have had it done. They're like, oh, the pain's like 8 or 9 or 10. Everybody's got different experiences. I had one guy. He turned around and said he had 0 pain. So he's got a very high threshold. But for me, it was absolutely 0 because I was asleep. I felt nothing.
Good.
Yeah.
Mark Schaefer, is there an independent gym close to where you live?
There's lots.
Yeah.
Lots of gyms.
Various sizes and various prices, but I mainly go here because we've got a weight room as well as an aerobics room with Dusset. So
most of the condominium complexes here have gyms.
Yes.
Very few do not. For example, Gardenia, all right, it doesn't have a gym.
Yeah.
But the condos are extra big. So they decided we're not going to put a gym in, we're just going to put a pool, but we're going to make the condos 3 times the size of the normal ones. So a lot of people like it there and say, hey, that's a fantastic trade because I don't want to live in a shoebox.
Yeah.
So they're okay with that, and they just use the public gym.
There is quite a few gyms around. The biggest one I think I've been in is called the Muscle Factory.
Yes.
A lot of people go there. Mm-hmm. It is absolutely huge, and it's got every machine.
A lot of famous people go there too.
Well, a lot of machines that equipment you got is there. You need, and I think it was about $30 a month.
It's not that expensive.
No,
yeah, it's not expensive. Yeah.
Chris Foster, good morning, all from sunny Sherwood Park, Alberta. Your thoughts on the Thai baht, please.
Going back up. It's going back up. So it had its lowest point against the US dollar on the 28th of September. Okay. Where it dropped down to 31 baht to the US dollar from 37. Well, in the last 2 weeks, it's just jumped up 2 baht to the US dollar. So instead of dropping down, it's dropped up, which is fantastic. And it's now at 33 baht to the US dollar, 33.5 baht to the US dollar as of yesterday. So I normally check it once a day at lunchtime and see what the exchanges are doing. So fantastic, it's going back up.
Yep.
It does have that drop, and then the Thai government tries to tie it to the US dollar, and they change it. So yeah, it is going back up, and it's going back up. The pound is very strong against the US dollar right now. It's gained big time. It was for the longest time, £1 was equal to like $1.10. Well, now it's at $1.33 because the Fed's cut the rates. The pound has gotten a lot stronger, so the pound will be going up against the baht too in the very, very short term, near term.
TDA, Jupy Demper, have you ever been in Arcadia Beach condo, Patty? What do you think about it to stay with a family there?
Arcadia Beach. I don't think we've been in that one yet.
Okay, I've heard of it.
I've definitely heard of it. I don't think I've actually been in it. Darlene is the expert there. She remembers the names of every single place we've ever been. I struggle with my memory.
They might be able to YouTube that, see if there's a video.
Look on YouTube and just put that name in Jupy and see what the the reviews are. I find one of the best places to go for reviews, Reddit.
Reddit, okay, good.
Yeah, if I want to know something about a place, I'll go on Reddit and I'll do a search on Reddit, and then you get people that are giving honest reviews because they ain't got to worry about getting kicked off a site for saying this place sucks. Yeah. So on Reddit, you'll get fantastic reviews and the hard truth.
True.
I do like that for a source of information.
Javon Styles. Okay, guys, imagine yourself riding down to Bang Saray on those scooters. Are you wearing helmets? Absolutely.
Yeah, definitely.
To obey the law, or am I a silly foreigner that's out of touch? No. Yeah. There's foreigners that don't wear helmets, and I shake my head.
Every time I see them, I do the same thing.
Rarely you see a Thai wearing it unless they're like Food Panda or Grab, because I think they have to according to their contract. But no, we're always wearing our helmets.
I always wear it, and there's a lot of police checks.
Yep.
And the one thing they're checking for is, one, you're wearing a helmet.
For foreigners.
Two, you got a license. Now, if you're not wearing a helmet, they seize the bike. Sorry, you pay a fine. If you don't have a license, because a lot of these scooter places don't ask you for a license.
Yeah.
And these foreigners know it. They can come over here and rent scooters. You actually have to have a motorcycle license, folks.
Yeah.
They'll come. The scooter company don't care whether you got a license or not. They'll rent it out to you. You're giving them cash, so they don't even check. So anyways, way you go, the police catch you, you may be wearing a helmet and they just stop you, random stop. Can I see your license? I don't have a license. Or you show them a car license. Oh, where's your motorbike license? I don't have a motorbike license. Get off the bike.
Yeah.
That's it. You're walking. And they seize the bike.
Bingo.
Then the renter's got to go after and get the bike. And then you lose your deposit because you have to pay a deposit when you rent a bike over here.
Yeah.
They take your deposit because they then have to recover it from the police station. And that's it. You could be in the middle of nowhere and walking back. So
definitely want to wear
be careful. Yeah. And wear a helmet. I always wear one. Yeah. Always.
Ray Mares, Ray. Thanks, Steve. The Might Anfield, home of the best football team in the land.
The mighty
Anfield.
Mighty Anfield.
Never heard of them. Ray Ross, Millennium Tower or the base, which would you prefer? Love the rooftop pools.
They're both nice. I think the base.
Okay.
Now the base is in Pattaya on Second Road. So it's right next to Kiss Restaurant. You know where Kiss Restaurant is. We've been there several times. And it's right near the bazaar where they have all those steak restaurants as well.
Yeah.
I have had several subscribers stay in there and they rave about it and say it's very nice, very modern, and they like it. I don't know anybody that's given me the same reviews about the Millennium Tower.
Me neither.
So I would go with a consensus of those that have told me that have stayed in these various places, because I've only stayed here. I've never stayed in any of them, so I can't speak from experience, but I can just give you the feedback that I'm getting. Everybody that stayed in the base enjoyed it.
Well, there you go.
Yeah.
Big Al. Hey, guys, from cold Montreal. My favorite purchase from 7-Eleven are the Yadam Thai inhalers for sinus issues. I bought 3 sleeves back home.
Yeah, and the Thais use them regularly, you know, for sinus issues.
Okay.
You know, keep
Stuffy
your nose closed.
or what?
Yeah, keep, you know, maybe have a runny nose, whatever. It's like a mentholyptus, you know, and you just open the jar and breathe it in like you would put Vicks on your chest and breathe that in when you go to sleep. You know, we did it, you know, as we were kids, my mom used to put any symptoms. Oh, put Vicks on your chest, you'll be okay. You know, a broken arm, I'll put Vicks on his chest. You know, he'll be all right. You know, so yeah, the Thais love it, and the foreigners are cotton on to it, and yeah, it works great.
I always used to get a cold in the West at least once a year. You know, it'd take you about 2 weeks from start to finish to get over it. In 2 years between Philippines and here, I've never had a cold.
No.
Interesting. You know?
3 years for me, and I haven't had a cold.
Bingo. Yeah, you were there before.
I got COVID twice. I did catch COVID twice. So in the Philippines, even though I had had 4 vaccinations, you know, 2 vaccines, and then you had to have 2 boosters. The world went crazy with this damn vaccine stuff, and I still caught it.
Yeah,
still caught it twice. Didn't protect me against getting it. I still got it twice, and Darlene had it twice, but she had it worse than me. She lost her taste and smell. I never did.
No.
Weird.
Yeah. Alfa Romeo, Coop, any luck asking Sing the price to assist with DTV?
Here's the thing, Romeo. I don't know that you can get a DTV in Thailand. From what I was told and what what's been released by the Thai government, it has to be outside of Thailand through a Thai embassy or consulate. You can't get it inside. You can renew it inside. So if you come on a DTV visa, you get 180 days. Then you can renew it for a further 180 days once inside Thailand. Now, the DTV visa itself is valid for 5 years, but you can only stay 180 days per time. So basically, it's not renewing it, it's extending it. So you can extend it. So Sing could actually help you once you got the DTV with the extension here at immigration for the further second 180 days. Then you would do a border run for 1 or 2 days, and then you would be able to come back in and get another 180 days stamp on your 5-year DTV visa. And that's pretty much the way it works. I've not heard of anybody ever since it was released getting it inside Thailand.
Is that something where they're still working out the fine details?
No, they said initially from day one, you can only get it outside Thailand.
Well, interesting to know. So Sing would know that, I suppose.
Yeah, Sing would know.
Robert R., I have an LTR and got an LDP. I'm hoping to be able to drive for a few days on it while I work on getting my Thai driver's license. I plan to drop by TikTok services as it's close to our house. Will this work?
Yes.
Should.
Yes. Yeah. TikTok services are the one that you use for getting your driver's license, and Darlene used as well.
Yep.
Yeah. So they are very good, and they'll even pick you up and take you down to the local drive center.
They did with me.
Yeah, driving place. Alan Joanne from Montreal bought 3 coffees and said, "You guys are the best." Thank you, Alan Joanne. Much appreciated there. So yeah, Robert, you'll have no problem. Go see TikTok services, and they'll take care of you. They're really good. I do highly recommend them.
Ray Mares, Ray, have you tried that seafood restaurant at the end of the beach road in Not Jump In? I know the one he's talking about.
Yeah.
Always busy. I'll try it when I get back. Banks Ray has great seafood straight from the puddle.
Exactly.
Yeah.
Yeah, they do. And there's a fantastic restaurant that we went to with Sean.
Yeah.
And some agents down.
What's the name of that? You know? I don't know the name, but it's blue. It's got blue on the.
Oh yeah, you're talking about the seafood restaurant.
Yeah, at the end of Beach Road there.
Not Jump In.
No, it's supposed to be really good.
It is, and it's always packed.
Yeah,
always packed. So if it's packed, you know the food is good.
You got her.
We've never been in there. Every time we wanted to go in there, we're looking. It's like, oh man, there's just no seating. It's just packed. So we think we're going to get it one day at a quiet time, but we haven't yet. Every single time we've been past that way, it's packed. But yeah, there are a lot of seafood restaurants because it's a fishing village in Banks Array. And like I said, Sean and I and Darlene, and we went with a couple agents, and we had lunch, and right there on the beach road, super delicious Thai food. And I think that's where we're going to end up today.
Good,
because it's a beautiful view of the beach.
Try
It's right on the beach road.
Seafood today.
Yeah. Well, it's a mixture of seafood and Thai food.
Okay.
Yeah.
Javon Styles, who's the better food court, Terminal 21 or Central Festival? Any markets have a better food court experience?
Okay. If I was to choose between Terminal 21 or Central Festival, I'd say Central Festival.
Okay.
That's my favorite. Why? I just like it. I think the layout is a bit better.
I think we're there more often.
We're there more often. When I go into Terminal 21 to the food market, it's been good. I got no complaints. It's just hard to find a seat.
It's busy.
It's packed.
Yeah,
it is.
They're both excellent, to be honest with you.
Yeah, but the the Festival Mall, to me, has got more seating area.
It does have more seating.
Yes.
I think the terminal has more establishments. There's plenty of establishments in Festival, don't get me wrong, but it's there's more seating in Festival, which is nice. But they're both great values and they're both great food, so either one's going to work for you. As far as food court experiences, any markets have a better. I like that Jomtien night market on Beach Road. They got a lot of different foods there. Yeah.
And a shout out to W. I'm going to give you W Secret to Success a shout out because I just got a notification from Rumble that he's just subscribed to our Cooper's Thai Adventure channel on Rumble. So he's found us. Well done.
There you go.
So I'll give you a shout out. It's just popped up on Rumble. I get notifications every time somebody subscribes.
Oh, nice.
On the cell phone.
Build that up.
Yeah. So we built that up just in case YouTube ever goes down. We have a backup platform.
Bingo.
So if you haven't yet, download the Rumble app onto your cell phone. You can get the Rumble app on your smart TV, and you can watch there. It's just like YouTube. It's an Australian site, and we did it as a backup, because who knows, maybe one day YouTube goes down or we get banned off YouTube. Who knows, something political may come out on our channel. We read a comment out and YouTube strikes us off and says, you shouldn't have read that out. We did it by accident. And our platform is taken down. We have a backup, and that backup
I've seen Rumble. It happen to channels I watch, and they don't like what you're saying, and it can be political or whatever. They'll ban you.
Yeah,
no more free speech. Scott Richmond, my previous question got erased. Man, on the Facebook page said you need to carry 500 baht in case of a traffic stop. I recommend that.
I do.
Yeah,
500 baht on a traffic stop, because. You may be driving along and there's a traffic stop. They do have the cameras there. I've seen them on the tripod, and it says you've gone 5 kilometers over the speed limit.
Yeah.
Have the 500 baht. It saves you getting a ticket, taking the ticket down to the police station. Then when you pay the fine, you then got to go back to the traffic stop to collect your driver's license, your passport, or whatever you had to hand in to show them that you paid the ticket.
Yeah.
So all that time, and the fine is going to be double that anyways. It's going to be 1,000 baht. I'd rather just pay them 500 and say, okay, my bad, and then carry on my way.
My good buddy Brownie told me that story, and I said to him, he's got a nice used scooter. And I said, did you buy that local, or do you rent that? He said, no, I bought it. He says, you got it on the marketplace, 10,000 baht. Bought it from an expat. I said, and you got the paperwork with it? You got it ready? Oh, no. He says, there's no paperwork on that one. I said, what? It's like, so I said, what do you do if you get stopped? He says, well, luckily I haven't been stopped yet. I keep 500 baht under the seat. And he says, it's the 500 baht or the bike. I don't care. You don't get both. So he's never had to use it, but that's a smart idea. Keep the 500 baht under the seat. That way you're covered.
Yeah, I got the paperwork in here somewhere.
Yeah.
What's this?
Geez, yeah, there you go. Bingo. That's what he'll do.
Yeah.
Michael Johnson, Music to Motion. I could care less about a group. I'm living the life. Oh,
well, there you go. I hope you're enjoying your life. But a lot of people do care about a group. And that's why we started this group.
It's good to have interaction. I see that and the people that have come over, Coop, that are just tickled pink to have boots on the ground friends here. It's important.
And it's good to have that support too.
It is.
Anything goes wrong, you got somebody there watching your back.
And networking, and
we're not getting any younger, Brooke.
No,
Face it, we're not.
Somebody's blazed the trail. Well, follow them.
Yeah. And I always say to those that want to join the group, have a battle buddy. This is a term that we used in the U.S. Army. Have a battle buddy. Have somebody have your phone number and your emergency contact.
Keep an eye out for you.
Because if anything happens to you, they can contact your relatives and everything else and let them know, about your situation. So that is something that I do. I make sure that, that I have one close person that has all of my details, which that's for me is my wife, obviously, Darlene. And she's got my mother and my sisters and my brothers, emergency contact details. Anything happens to me, she can tell them straight away. And they're also good to check on you, if you're a single man or a single woman, and maybe they haven't heard from you in the last 24 hours. They can get the juristic office, go up there and check. I'm worried my friend, isn't like this. They're normally contacting me 3-4 times a day, whatever. I haven't heard from them all day. Can you go up and check in their room and make sure they're okay?
Jump down to Gary Courtney there.
Money makers.
No,
what is it? DJ.
Junk.
Okay.
Gary Courtney's next. There you go.
Okay.
Cooper, do you pay Thai taxes on your Social Security and VA disability?
0.
Absolutely not.
Nope. And I don't know anybody that does.
Yeah.
Okay. If you're on a retirement visa here, there is no tax, folks. The old government wanted to tax pensions, and the new government said, no, actually, let's hold on. Let's take a look at it. So right now, everything is on hold. But what they did say is there's a 30% tax threshold here in Thailand. And if you're paying over that in your home country, if you're paying less than that in your home country, say you're paying 25% tax on your pension in your home country, then Thailand would tax you the difference of 5%. Well, the new government said, we don't want that. We want to have a better look at it. We're upsetting a lot of the foreigners. We're trying to boost the economy. Right now, they're trying to get another 10 million tourists here before the end of the year. So they reach their projected amount of tourists coming here for the year 2024. So I can't see that they're going to do anything anytime soon. And also, when I spoke to Singh about it, on a retirement visa, you can't get a tax ID. Because you're not working. You're retired.
Yeah.
The only way to get a tax ID in Thailand is you have to be a worker. Even if you come over on a DTV visa and you're working for a company abroad, you're a digital nomad. Yeah. You're still not paying tax in Thailand, even if you're here 180 or 360 days, because you're not working for a Thai company. You're working for an overseas company.
Yeah.
So they said the DTV visa, the elite visa, that you don't pay taxes either on the elite visa, and the retirement visa, you cannot get a Thai number, a Thai tax identification number. It's called TIN, TIN. You cannot get them.
Bingo.
They won't give it to you.
I've never met an expat that A, has ever filed here, B, has any intention of filing, C, has a tax identification number. And your point is correct. We're here in retirement. We're not allowed to work.
No.
So, now when you see videos and you see reports, and this is reported on this and that, it's all people, it's all FUD, number one. And it's by people that are looking to increase their own, what's called book. They're interested in getting some business for themselves. They're private individuals, could be lawyers, could be accountants. That's not what the government's doing. That's what they're saying. Oh, this could happen. This might be.
This might be the case. So you might want to come see us because every case is different.
Yeah.
Yeah, because they want your business.
An asteroid might hit the Earth next year too.
Yeah. So I take it all with a pinch of salt. And until it's in the Thai Royal Gazette, it's not happening.
Yeah.
The Thai Royal Gazette is whatever signed off by the king and gone into law. Then the Thai Royal Gazette posts it. Everything else is just fear, uncertainty, and doubt. FUD.
Yeah. FUD.
Yeah.
Michael Johnson, Music to Motion. Leaving now. Happy times. Have fun, everyone. Maybe in the future you can all have fun like me.
There you go. Glad you're enjoying
Barefoot
yourself.
Jeff. Hello, everyone. Was supposed to be in Thailand starting the 24th of October, but huge storm hit the East Coast.
Oh, damn, yeah.
So working the storm for tree work, helping everyone out, so a little delayed. Oh, there you go. Barefoot Jeff's helping out.
And a shout out to RK Reich 1, who bought us 3 coffees and says, thank all of you for the information. You guys are awesome. I'll be there next week. And wow, it'd be great to meet you. Come to the meet and greet, RK Reich 1. And our meet and greet is on the 4th Tuesday of every month at Fraser's Sports Bar in Jomtien.
And you know what you say when you show up? Look at all the happy people.
Exactly.
Happily retired.
Thank you so much
for
the coffee. Did you finish with Barefoot, Jeff? Sorry.
Yep.
Okay.
Steve Rogers, Thai baht has just bounced from a multi-year support level. Bingo.
Yeah.
Heading back up. Scott Jean, few people said 8 million baht in pension. 40,000 baht is not enough to live in Thailand. What is your advice from New Zealand? Thank you.
Let's see.
8 million baht. Jesus, you couldn't spend
few
that.
People said 8 million baht and pension for 40,000 baht is not enough to live in Thailand.
You can live on 40,000 a month here easily.
We do have several subscribers that do.
Absolutely. Yep.
I'm not going to put their names out, but we know them. They've told us what their budget is. I would probably say we got about 10 living on that budget here, all doing comfortable.
Yep.
We may have a lot more than that. They just haven't disclosed to us what they make, and that's their own private business, and that's up to them. I respect that. But those that have, I would guesstimate about 10 have told us they personally live on that amount per month.
You can live a lot cheaper here than the West. Obviously, we all know that. And too many people are convinced in their lifetime that, oh, we have to save for retirement. And, you know, you're going to die rich men. You know, you might be the richest guy in the graveyard. So my point of that story is, you know, look at an earlier retirement. You probably have enough now. If you've got 8 million baht and a 40,000 pension, you should be retired immediately.
Yeah.
You know, I don't care what age you are. You know, you probably won't touch your 8 million. It can grow collecting interest or dividends or whatever, and you live on the 40. How do I mean that? Well, you're spending 8 to 10,000 at 40 on your accommodation, leaving you 3, you know, and that's about 25%, which they say is a norm in the West for accommodation. You're leaving with 30,000 baht. That's 1,000 baht a day. I know good friends of mine here. That's all and they don't even spend 1,000 baht a day. You know, the one gentleman was saying, hey, you know, I had budgeted 1,000. I'm not spending 500. So there you go. He's thinking of cutting back his budget. So he's maybe saving money on the 40,000 baht. So yeah.
You can live on 40,000. You're not going to be one of those that go out drinking every day.
No. Oh no.
You're certainly not going to be visiting the girls of the night every day on that sort of budget. But you just have to be conservative in what you do. You know, eat at the Thai street food vendors. Javon asked earlier what's one of our favorites, and I said between the malls, but the favorite one that we like that's outside of the mall is Jomtien Night Market.
Yeah.
The food there is super fantastic. You can get a rack of ribs there, a whole rack of ribs for $6.
Yeah.
You know, so, and they could cook them right there in front of you on the barbecue. Can't beat it.
Nice kebabs for $2.50. Fill you up. Big meal.
Yeah.
Yeah. So.
Yeah. And a shout out goes to someone. It says, it doesn't tell me who. It says bought 10 coffees. Says kebabs on me. Leafs get the cup this year. So it must be from someone. Oh, it does. There we go. It's come up. Malcolm Hawken. Okay, so we know who it was. It was Malcolm Hawken.
Oh, Malcolm. I didn't know he's a Leaf follower.
I didn't either. Oh no, that was someone. But hang on, Malcolm Hawkins just bought 10 coffees and says couple of coffees. So we got 2, Malcolm Hawken and someone who likes the Leafs. Malcolm. Thank you both so much. Really, really appreciate it. God bless you all.
Javon Styles finally reached out to Sean about securing a condo for 3 to 6 month rental. I was so excited, like a dummy, I misspelled my own name, so he probably thinks my name is Joan. Any occupancy predictions?
For where you're going to end up? I have no idea.
That's 3 to 6 month rental. It'll put them through the high season into the low, and then you can renew in the low. So, yeah. That's the way to do it, guys.
Exactly. Get through to end of April and then get that super cheap discount, which is from low season, the end of April all the way till October.
Now, you think it might be easy for the Thai government to get their projections for the 10 million visitors in the high season to equal last year. I don't think it is. I think it's going to be tough. So we'll see. I think, and my point of that is, I think there's still oodles of condos available for rent. They might be quoting you higher prices than obviously low season, but you just have to, you know, work your magic with them.
Yeah, and I spoke about this topic that I'm about to bring up about 2 months ago, 3 months ago, thereabouts, on our live stream, where right now, for those that want to buy condos, there's a 49% occupancy allowed.
Yes.
49% can be sold to foreigners, 51% can be sold to Thais. And they were talking about changing it to 75% ownership for foreigners, 25% Thais. Well, this Thai minister came up on the news and he says, there has never been 49% sold to foreigners in any condo building. Nobody's ever reached that.
Really?
Yeah, that's what he said on the news.
No,
well,
believe that.
Yesterday we went out filming, and they're building a brand new Riviera. Okay, they're only got up to the 5th floor finished, and it's going to be 30 floors, so it's going to be finished December in 2 years' time. So December 26. And they just opened the showroom. A lot of people said, Cooper, can you go in and film it? It's called Riviera Monaco. Riviera, is it Monaco? I think it, Monaco. And anyways, we went in to film the showroom. They had 1 unit left under foreign ownership. Every single one is sold. Only 2 units left at Thai ownership. Every single unit has sold before the place
including
is
the Thais. Well, that's
including the Thais.
Yeah.
Before it's even finished being built, 2 years before it's been built.
Well,
that is it.
The price must be right.
Well, the Rivieras are the high end, I would say. They are high end, but affordable prices.
Okay.
Okay. Top of the affordable price range, I would say. You're looking at a 1-bedroom, 5 million, 150,000 US.
That is up there.
Okay, yeah. So it is up there. However, the amenities and the facilities are what makes it what it is, and the high quality that they build it. That's why a lot of retirees want to be in either the Copacabana or the Riviera because of the high quality.
Yeah.
Okay, majority of our subscribers, 90%, don't want to buy; they want to rent. Yeah,
smart.
But that's where they want to live.
Yeah.
You know, a lot of people say, I want to live in the Rivieras, I want to live in the Copacabanas because they're super nice, super elegant, and you know, and that's where they want to rent. These places sell out super fast. Whenever they announce they're building one, you get people from all over the world contacting them. I want to buy.
Maybe looking to flip.
I want to be on the 25th floor. I want a sea view. I want the 2-bedroom. Though there's no studios. There's 1, 2, 3, and 4 bedrooms.
4 bedrooms. Wow, yeah. That's rare.
And several duplexes as well with their own private pools. And we filmed that on the channel, so you can see the 1-bedroom and you can see the 4-bedroom that we filmed there, plus a maid's room. Absolutely huge, beautiful. And there's only 1 left.
Yeah, yeah.
That's it. So to that minister that went on and said, it doesn't happen. I've actually shown over 30 condo complexes on our channel of the 100 that we filmed. So a third of them. You couldn't buy one for love or money.
No.
They're sold out under the foreign quota. Under the Thai quota, 65% of them will never be sold.
I think Dustin here is sold out of that. We were told it was anyways.
I think they got 1 unit left under the foreign quota left. Thai quota, they've still got 80% left.
Yeah, lots of them.
And the owner knows they'll never sell them, so they rent them out. Joe's done a good job there. A lot of the condo complexes won't rent them out. They'll just keep them empty and forever.
Doesn't make sense to me, but anyway.
And pray that they change the law so foreigners can buy the the remaining ones.
Javon, last point on that, any occupancy predictions, if you're concerned, guys, rent, come for a month, come for a week, maybe you got to do an Airbnb or contact the hold directly. If you're boots on the ground here for a week, 10 days, 2 weeks, whatever, you pay a little more, but it is and then you can look around like we did.
Yeah,
we took a month, and then
it took us about 3 weeks.
Yeah,
in total.
And then you'll find out the area you want to be, and
Yeah. And then we decided on this place, the one we're in now, just a Grand Part 2.
Fell in love with it.
Okay. Thank you for that, honey. She just sent me an update there.
Steve Rogers, here, Ray. UNWA. Romeo, the base, great location. There you go.
It is. I've heard that from a lot of people.
Alpha's here a lot. He's in and out. He's still working, but he's travels a lot here. Chris Wheeler, on that note about renting scooters, just in case, never leave your passport as deposit. Correct. Like carry photocopies, or you can scan it on your phone, so at least you got something there for ID if you need it. But keep your passport with you, and in a safe back at the condo or whatever, just so you don't lose it.
Yeah.
Chris is from Texas. Dave Geyser, good morning, y'all. Looking forward to going to Bang Saray today.
He's going to be joining us. Great Dave.
We missed Davey at Tackle House the other day. We'd always been going Fridays, and then we thought, well, let's go on a Wednesday or Tuesday. And here they're only open Friday, Saturday, Sunday. Man, we found that out. Steve Rogers, gents, have you attended any Muay Thai fights? Are they in Pattaya, or will I need to visit Bangkok? They're all over. Hello, McFly.
Yeah, sorry, I'm just we got a bot on here, and I'm just deleting their comments and banning them.
So yeah, there's Muay Thai fights all over. You can see the rings actually driving down Sukhumvit. So and they have them there, and you don't need to go to Bangkok to see those, anyways.
Yeah, that's it. I like they got a big Muay Thai stadium there on Sukhumvit
We should actually go to one of those someday. Yeah, it'd be interesting.
I've been told it's aircon, so
yeah,
it'd be good.
It's probably where they'd have a bunch of bouts too, so it's not just one big one thing.
Yeah, because you get the American and Canadian champions come over here, and they want to fight the Thai champions. That's a good turnout.
Double Take Entertainment, 7-Eleven in Oshawa, Ontario, so expensive, $4 for craft dinner. Yeah, the 7-Elevens here are different. They're better here, in my opinion. They're bigger, and they have a wider selection of goods, and the prices can't be beat.
And you can get a pad kaprao, which is, my favorite, egg, rice, and ground pork, spicy ground pork, 35 baht.
Oh, you can't
$1
like $1.
Yeah.
Guys. Hello.
Yeah. Big, huge difference.
Yep. And the one next to us too, it's got a nice little coffee shop there. You got sit down tables. So, you're right inside there, and aircon, and it's nice. Joanne Styles, Coop. From your videos, my favorite places are Peak Towers, Amari Residences, and Cozy Beach View. Are these 3 places well maintained? Which one is the best location? Any Dusit Grand Park 2 apartments available?
Okay. Which one's the best Dusit Grand Park 2? Well, that's where I live. But of those ones there, the favorite one over there on Pratamak is where what's his name lives with his daughter. What's his?
Oh man,
I'm trying to think of the name.
I know I can see his face. I forget.
No, I know his name. I don't want to put his name out on the channel. I'm just thinking of the name of the condo. It's super fantastic, and it's pet friendly. And we filmed it on the channel twice, and they're larger condo sizes, which is what Javon is looking for. So I'm trying to think of the name of it.
Maybe Darlene can find that out. It's one of those 3, though, right?
Yeah.
Okay. Well, we'll get back to you on that.
Yeah, it's not Peak Towers. It is the old Amari Hotel.
Okay, Amari.
And it's called something else now, but it was the Amari Hotel. So the mattresses and pillows and everything are super comfortable, and the rooms are nice and big.
Okay, good.
I'm trying to remember the name of it. And Darlene, I know you're listening. What was the name of that one? I can't remember. And it's pet friendly as well, because his mom and dad have a little dog, and they've been looking for a pet friendly condominium. And that one is super beautiful. It really is. Games room, pool table in there, nice pool, underground parking, ATM on the site right at the top of Pratimac Hill, overlooking beautiful sea views. If you're on the right side, you're looking at Pattaya Beach. If you're on the left side, you're looking at Jomtien Beach. And if you're on the back side, you're looking at Pratimac Beach.
Yep.
So super beautiful place. And several of our subscribers are rented it there, and they don't want to move out. They love it.
Now, this is Grand Park. They still some apartments available here
for rent. Yes, there are a few.
It's getting busy,
but it's
now.
Getting hard to find.
Well, yeah, it's busier season. I've noticed it busier even around the pool, the gym areas now. You know, we're into the start of high season, so
yeah,
it's to be expected. And you know, more kids, more families now.
Yeah.
So, yep. Big Al, a friend got his DTV for 5 years, right? 180-day visa run twice a year for $600 Canadian.
It's not a bad price for a 5-year visa.
No.
Is it? No, it's not bad because we're paying to renew our retirement visa. What are we paying? Can you remember what's it about 20,000 baht to renew it? Somewhere around there. 17,
so
somewhere around there.
$500.
So $500, and that's for 1 year.
Yeah.
And they're getting a 5-year for 600.
Mind you, we stayed for the whole year.
Yeah.
You know, they got to do visa runs with that one. Jack Bree, US $15. The Music Sanctuary. Good day, Coop, Brooke, and Darlene. Greetings from Edmonton. I'm late for the show, but hope you folks are well.
We are. Thank you for coming on and joining us.
Les Brown and his band of renown. How do they handle accidents between Farangs and Thai? Farang must pay.
Yeah. Unless you got a camera. If you have an accident here, 9 times out of 10, it's the foreigner's fault, unless you can prove otherwise. If you don't have a dash cam, get one.
Yeah.
You can even get dash cams for motorbikes.
Yes, you can.
Several of my friends have them. I'm going to get one put in now.
Yep.
And a buddy of mine that I went to yesterday, Frank, he's got it and he puts them in himself. So I'll get him to put it in mine.
Sure.
You know, I'll get him to order the equipment. I'll pay him for it and get him to put it in mine. He said it saved him several times when he's had accidents because he can just show the police or insurance company. Because what you do when you have an accident here is you call the police, of course. And then you call your insurance company, and the insurance company actually sends somebody to turn up at the accident. So you wait for the insurance company to arrive. They got reps all over Thailand, so don't worry about it. To turn up, and if you show them, you know, the dash cam footage, whether it be from a motorbike or a car, and you could show, hey, this guy hit me. You know, I was in the right of way.
There it is.
Black and white. You'll get away with it every single time.
Yep. Good. Yeah. That's good to
know. But if you don't have it, the golden rule, Falun must pay.
Yes.
Unfortunately. So get it. It'll save you a lot of heartache in the end.
Same as the West, he's referring to how they handle it.
Yeah.
Rigor mortis, I agree with you, Brooke. Jomtien night market is excellent. And I like Terminal 21 and the seafood place at the end of Jomtien. The food is very good. So we're learning.
There's lots of places out here to eat where the food is absolutely fantastic. Say you don't like spicy food. Yeah, there's so many places that you can eat out here that are very affordable. You know, expat places out here, you're going to love it.
Yeah,
there's taste for every person on the planet. You know, it's like a mini Earth, Jomtien and Pattaya, because there's restaurants from all over the world.
Yep. Well, Jackie and
cafes
Jen,
and stuff. Yeah.
Brownie's wife, you know, Filipinas. Anyways, they went for an early morning walk down to Jomtien Beach where the boats.
Yeah.
And they bought the fresh fish right off the boats, guys. And then the girls brought it back, and you know they had a big cook-up.
Javon, Darlene just told me it's called Sky Residence. That's the one that used to be the Almari Hotel.
Okay.
Several of our subscribers in there, and the rooms are big.
Good
so that's the one I was trying to remember the name of. Sky Residence. Ask Sean about Sky Residence. There's several big, beautiful rooms in there.
Good.
You'll like it.
Good to know. W Secrets to Success on Rumble. I found your channel listed as Cooper's Thai Adventure. Okay.
Yep. I saw you and I gave you a shout out.
Jack Bree, lay Farangs at fault. Correct.
Yeah. It's always because at the end of the day, the police turn up.
Yeah.
Most of the time, the police can't speak English.
Yep.
Unless you get a tourist police officer. So when you call the police, I say call the tourist police. And then at least then one of them turns up, they're going to be able to translate their English. They have a good knowledge of the English language and be on your side. So you got somebody on your side in the event of an accident. And
invest in the cameras.
Hey, I would say definitely invest in the cameras because when a normal police officer turns up, the Thai is going to speak to him and say, "Oh, this person did this, this person did that," and the Thai police officer is not going to understand a word you're saying, so he's automatically going to take his side and say, "Okay, you must pay."
Yep.
You know,
any rebuttal? You don't speak Thai.
Yeah, you know. So I swear by Google Translate. I think it's fantastic. Get a dash cam, protect yourself.
Yep.
You know, video evidence speaks miles on volume. You know, Frank said to me he had an accident in Bangkok. You know, he bought a brand new car and somebody tailgated him.
Oh man,
on a scooter. And he called the insurance, called the police. Police never turned up because nobody was injured. You know, so they don't turn up unless there's an injury. And he called the insurance company. Insurance company sent a rep over, took one look at the dash cam footage on his car, and turned around and says, "Nope, you're at fault. You must pay."
Oh, wow.
You know, and so the other guy had to pay.
There you go. Bingo.
Yeah.
The Music Sanctuary, Brooke. The NHL starts the season tomorrow. Any thoughts on the Leafs this season? Oilers didn't look that good in preseason. I don't follow it like I used to back when there was only 6 teams. That's dating myself. So, I mean, I cheer for the Leafs. I hope they do well, but I don't really get too worked up about them.
And a shout out on Rumble from One Trucker's Wisdom, who sends us a wave. There you go. Okay. One Trucker's Wisdom. We get the notifications from Rumble on the cell phone, not on the live stream, on the live comments, because that comes through StreamYard, which is in cooperation with YouTube.
Yep.
But we broadcast on both platforms.
I follow more the NHL or NFL. Sorry, Jack Bree have front rear dash cams. Correct.
Yes,
you've got that on your.
I've got it on the on my SUV.
Yeah,
and it's fantastic. Okay, yeah, got you, Darlene.
Live and learn with Mike, Apatale Pao, and BBQ Buffet in Jomtien. This is a great place for seafood and meats, and it's all you can eat with free drinks. Wow.
There you go. I do like the all you can eat buffets. We got one here at Rumpole Market. Fantastic. We only been there once. I want to go back. I do want to go back. You cook the food yourself.
Oh, yeah.
So you go
the corner here.
Yeah, you go up there and they got all the food on ice.
Yeah.
So it stays fresh. And you choose, you can take beef, you can take chicken, you can take lamb, you can take shrimp and everything, seafood and all that. And then you bring it back to your table where you got a hot plate, and they put the charcoal and the hot plate on the table, and you cook it yourself how you like it. Yeah. I love it. I do like those all you can eat buffets like that.
Double Take Entertainment. You pay tax at the store. It's all included in the price.
It's all included in the price. You never see it.
Yeah. Once you're here, everything you buy here is tax included. I think it's called a value-added tax, VAT, VAT tax.
Exactly.
I think it's 7%
there. Yeah.
But it's reflected in the price, so you don't see it added on at the end, which is good.
No. So you don't get to the counter and then they hit you with a tax.
Not like the West, not like Canada. Scott Jean, thank you guys for the advice. We'll take you both for lunch in March from New Zealand. Wow.
It'd be great to see you out here and join us. And we'll miss that one out.
Frank T. I'll definitely stay at District Grand Park 2 next time I'm back. For a 2-month stay, should I contact the developer directly or should I contact Sean?
Probably either one. Either one. It doesn't matter.
Yeah.
You know, you can contact Joe, who's the manager here, site manager. He's the owner's son, the developer's son.
Yep.
And he can tell you if there's any availabilities.
Yeah. True that.
Yeah. And there you go. Darlene says Sky Residence was the name there.
Sky Residence, yes. Robert Tatum, greetings, Cooper. Can you give a tour of Max City Condo Hotel on Soi Arantai, close to 3rd by LK Metro or LK Legend?
If there's availabilities there, yes, I can.
Okay.
I can't just walk into a place and say, "Oh, I want to come here and film." they won't let me. I actually have to have permission by a owner to go in there. So
you're a big star. Come on, what do you
Nope, doesn't matter.
Superstar.
And I'm not a star. I'm just a normal guy. But anyways, I can't just walk in. I actually have to have an owner request that we go in there, and we have to get with the juristic department and let them know we're on behalf of the owner and we're filming it for them.
You're doing it right.
So we're doing it the right way as to not upset anybody.
Good.
So, but Robert, I will pass that on to Sean, and if he can find any accommodations in there, I'd be more than happy to film it.
Sounds good.
Yeah, we'll show everything, the cheapest budget as friendly place we can find, and also the most expensive, and anything in the middle, because we realize everybody's got different budgets and different tastes on the channel. So no two people are the same.
Mike, my favorite you did 2 weeks ago, the Grand Caribbean with pool access in a great location.
That Grand Caribbean is nice. And Sal was our subscriber that I was referring to in the video that lives there. And I didn't want to put his name out, but then he bumped into me as I'm going out to do the street view. But yeah, the pool access rooms were fantastic.
Yeah.
And I'll tell you what, every single place that we filmed, Brooke, in the last year with Sean, none of them had any pool access rooms available. At the moment, they've got 5.
Wow.
So if you want it, snap it up right now, because I'll tell you what, when people rent the pool access rooms, they never give them up.
No.
They never want to leave there because they know they're not going to get another one. They're so hard to get. Everybody wants that pool access with a ladder that can go straight from their living room onto their balcony and into the pool.
I'd be nervous about people swimming by looking in at me, but
you got curtains. Close your
curtains.
Yeah,
you got a point. You got a point.
You close your curtains. You can't see through these net curtains. We got net curtains up right over here. I can't see through them. For love or money, I'll even pan the camera around. There you go. Can you guys see through my net curtain? I can't. So I can't see anybody that'll be able to see any either. So yeah, not a problem. But yeah, you're right, Mike. That place was awesome.
Robert Tatum, Cooper, to get a retirement visa in Thailand, I still need to have a pension of 67,000 baht a month going into a Thai bank account. Is that correct?
No, absolutely not. It is not correct. You do not have to have a pension at all to get a Thai retirement visa.
Yep.
You can have savings and get a Thai retirement visa. You do not have to show your savings. The only thing that you're required to do is either have a monthly amount equivalent to 800,000 in income coming in per year, 800,000 Thai baht, or have 800,000 Thai baht in the bank, or have a combination of the two, 400,000 in the bank, and then half of the other 400,000 in income coming in. So there's many different options, and there's even a workaround, Robert, that our agent Singh can help you with, in which case you need neither. I can't tell you any more than that. I'm not an agent, but there is a workaround that they do here.
Yeah.
So if you want to know what that is,
an agent.
Send us an email. I'll be more than happy to forward to send you his business card. You can add him on WhatsApp. Tell him you came from Cooper's Thai Adventure. You get a free consultation.
Yeah.
That's one thing he does for me, giving him a shout out on the channel. Is he'll let anybody contact him on WhatsApp. He'll even talk to you on the phone and give you a free consultation and answer all the questions and tell you exactly how it's done.
Quite common too, by the way.
Yeah.
Live and Learn with Mike, dash cam. Can you do a video on that and give out the info? Thank you. So
for the bike, Mike, or for the car?
Either one, probably, just to show you how it works, and show them some footage and, maybe prices of what it would cost for install.
Well, I can include that in a future video because
I think that's what
I am going to be going around and making a video of Frank's place that he bought on the dark side many years ago. And he bought a Thai house and basically renovated it to his style.
Yeah.
And it looks absolutely amazing.
And you had mentioned,
and he bought it for under $100,000 US.
And he's married to a Filipina.
Yes.
And he has a Thai company.
Yes.
So there you go, guys.
So he's done it that way. And his place is absolutely fantastic. And he
been there years.
Oh, he's been there years. Yeah. He's a great guy. And anyways, he's got the dash cam on his motorbike. I've never seen anybody do it.
Okay.
He was the first one I saw do it, and then I learned that a couple people have done it as well of our subscribers. I haven't seen their bikes, but they've told me they've done it, and I think that's fantastic. And I want to do the same.
I've seen the cameras on the bikes.
Yeah. So he's got a camera at the front. He's got one at the back, and then he's got the TV screen that records it under the seat.
Bingo.
So yeah, I can include that in a video when I film his place.
Scott Jean, did you know Frank of America Pickers died? Oh, yeah, I did hear that. So sad, great guy, like his motorbike. So sad, from New Zealand.
Yeah. He was a good American
picker, round-faced fellow.
Yeah.
Alfa Romeo, with the tragic loss of lives regarding the bus fuel tank fire. The Thai vehicle department is finally checking for updated paperwork.
And they did give an update on that. They found that they had gas cylinders at the back of the bus. Well, they were only allowed to have 3, and I think they had 5. And then they went around after the accident, went to the company, the bus company, and they found several of them had done it.
Boy, they were trying to get them out of there.
So they seized them. Seized them,
which is good.
And the Thai government has been absolutely great to the families. They're giving them a cash handout to help them with burial expenses and things of that nature, and also to help them with living expenses. I think is great that they're doing that.
Yep.
Yeah. So they're supporting the victims' families 100%.
Alfa Romeo, PIN is extremely busy with many vehicles getting the proper certification. Oh, that's PIN's business.
Okay, yeah. PIN is Romeo's fiance.
Yeah, up in Udon Thani.
Yeah, very lovely girl, very lovely.
Frank T, I'll definitely stay at District Grand Park 2 next time I'm back. For a 2-month stay, I contacted. Yeah, we've gone.
You can go through either or,
Frank.
Yeah, either or, it doesn't matter.
Alfa Romeo, Coop, how's the new SUV?
Great.
Yeah,
and when I went through the flood water, on Pattaya Klang Road, it was the worst I've seen.
Sailed right through.
No problem. It's an SUV. It's high up off the ground.
Yep.
So I didn't have to worry about water running back up the tailpipe, through the exhaust system, anything like that. No, it's high enough off the ground that
Alpha and
didn't have
to get a ride in that, I'm sure, when they're over here.
Yeah.
Go down to the boathouse. Double Take Entertainment. Thanks for the stream, guys. Love your show.
And thank you. We're about to wrap it up. We're at 1 hour 52 minutes now.
Robert Tatum, Cooper, I love the condo tours you do when a condo has a oven for baking. That's the condo I want to run or buy.
Few of them do. I wish a lot more did. Now, what I did, Robert, I just put it in an oven, and it's right there behind me. Yeah. There you go. I put it in my own oven. It's portable, so you can just put it on any shelf, and it works great. I've even cooked a full turkey in there last year for Thanksgiving. Yeah, no problem. Cooked a full turkey in it, and you can get the butterball turkeys here in Thailand. I like that.
Yeah,
yeah, best turkeys in the world, butterball turkeys.
Robert Tatum, thanks, Cooper, for the info.
And you're very welcome, Robert.
Les Brown, why do some condos have the bird nets and not others?
Maybe that's where they have area birds. We don't.
Yeah, we don't have.
I don't need a bird's net on my balcony.
I've never seen a bird.
I've never seen a bird land on my balcony.
No, me neither.
Maybe they're in areas where they have a lot of birds, and that's why they need it there. Stop them pooping on the balcony and stuff like that.
Javon Styles, Coop, when you finally move to a dark side villa, are you concerned that you won't have as much fun at your private pool as the gang at Dusit Grand Park 2? You'll be filming condos, right?
You'll still be filming condos. Yes, I will still be filming condos. And am I worried if I will be having fun? Now, here's the funny thing, Javon. A lot of our subscribers are here that know that we do plan eventually on moving to the dark side. And I've got several of them that live here in our complex that have said to me, including Mr. Brooke Schneider, Cooper, if you move, I'm moving with you. So, several of our subscribers have said, Cooper, if you leave here and you move over to the dark side and you're going to rent a house over there, guess what? We're moving and as your neighbors, and we're going to rent houses in the same place, and we'll just move Coopersville. So am I worried about it? No, not really. I'm one of those people, Javon. I love to cook barbecues. I am a fantastic person at cooking barbecues, and I will blow my own trumpet. And the reason, the reason I will is when I worked as a defense contractor in Kuwait, I was a manager. All of my employees that worked for under me, every month I would have a barbecue at my house.
Okay.
They would all come. Someone would bring potato salad, some will bring baked beans or something like that. I would supply the meat and I would cook it free of charge, and we'd all have a barbecue at my house once a month.
Good bonding.
And everybody loved it. Not one employee would say to me, no, I'm not coming next month. I got something to do. Everybody turned up. They all loved the barbecue. Yeah. So my dad told me a little trick on how to cook a barbecue. I use beer. That's my little secret.
Oh, well, that's a good idea.
And it tastes fantastic. Non-alcoholic beer. I don't use alcoholic beer because we've had many kids turn up at the barbecue, so I don't use that. Even though the fire kills the alcohol, I just don't use it.
No.
Yeah, it's just a preference. But yeah, it's not going to be a problem.
I've had your barbecue once here, and it was good.
Yeah,
ribs.
Yeah, no, you had it twice, once here and once in the Philippines.
Well, I said here.
Yeah.
Okay.
When we went to James's for the barbecue, right. I went over there and I cooked the barbecue, and then you came over to my house in the Philippines.
Ooh,
and I had
love
a barbecue.
Coming to your house in the Philippines.
Yeah. So there you go. Brooke can speak from experience there, Javon.
Julie Bergens. Hi, all. Have a great day. There's Julie.
And you too, Julie.
Double take. How much for butterball turkey there, Coop?
Can't honestly remember. I want to say, well, it's all about the weight. It all depends on how much it weighs as to what the price is. They always go by the kilo.
And or good by luck the finding pound. Them. I don't think.
What?
Where would you go? Villamart?
No.
Where?
Your favorite. Where do you go every month for grocery shopping?
Macro.
Yep.
Bingo.
And they got them in Macro.
I haven't seen it.
Yes, I'll point them out to you next time we're there. I'll show you the exact freezer they are.
I don't have an oven, so Cooper, Robert Tatum. Cooper, that's a cool portable oven. I never thought of that. It makes perfect sense to try. Thanks.
Yeah, it is. It works great.
A lot.
I use it every single day. I use it. I'm diabetic, so when I make my potatoes, I do the baked potatoes in the oven. I like my cheese on toast. I'll do them in there. French fries. I do the oven baked French fries to keep the cholesterol level down. Or I'll use the air fryer. We got an air fryer as well. But no, that is a great little purchase. And I want to say, I think I paid about $60 for it. It wasn't a lot, but it'll fit a full-size turkey. And it's got the bar that goes across the middle, so you can put a turkey on there and it'll rotate.
Oh, wowzer.
And it's the convection oven, so you can do the fan assist on there to properly cook the meat all the way through.
Good to know.
But yeah, Robert, that's what I do. I think it's fantastic.
Les Brown, Cooper Troopers.
And thank you, Les.
Scott Jean, thank you for the show. You're the best from New Zealand.
And thank you, Scott. Really appreciate it.
Mike, I'll bring the ribeyes.
You're on.
Okay, Mikey.
You're bringing the ribeyes. I'll definitely cook it.
John Styles, you just wait until you taste my mom's potato salad.
I love potato
salad. It's ended marriages. Men no longer want to taste their own wives' cooking. Let us know when the next
barbecue is.
Yeah.
Sure will. But yeah, your mom is definitely invited. And not so much as you. Your mom is definitely invited. You got to bring something too, Javon.
Barbecue. Yep. Alpha Mail. Thanks again for another great live stream. Coop set up the SUV GPS to Taco House. Good food, good times with great friends. There you go.
Yeah, absolutely love Taco House. One of our favorite places to eat
last one, Malcolm Hawkins. See you out front at Dus at 10:45. Okie dokie.
Yeah, so we got to wrap this up because we're now going to get ready to take a motorbike trip down to Bang Saray. We're meeting a bunch of subscribers. So thank you all for coming on and joining us. We managed to get through all the comments and still do 2 hours on the live stream. And for those of you that are new, please hit the thumbs up. It doesn't cost you a penny. It really helps the channel. And hit the subscribe button as well. Again, it's free. Then you can join Cooper's Thai Adventure Community. And what are we looking at there, Book?
We're looking at Bitcoin and Thai baht.
2 million, 2.1. Okay, whatever that is in US dollars.
See?
Yeah. But thank you all for coming on and joining us. Hit the subscribe, hit the like button. And it's free. You can join Cooper's Thai Adventure community on Facebook, where we've got over 1,600 subscribers on there. Again, free. And you can chat to people live in there. The only thing we ask is please be polite, and you'll make a lot of friends.
And come to Thailand, retire.
Come to Thailand, retire. And you can always email us at cooperstaiadventure@gmail.com, and we do our best to answer your emails within 72 hours. So until next time, wherever you are, good morning, good afternoon, good evening. God bless you all. And stay safe.